Hello traders and welcome at this Bitcoin order flow and technical analysis video. So here is the breakdown we will be doing in this video. So first part of the video, only 2-3 minutes, I'll be speaking about my trades here, how I was positioned as a day trader and swing trader. If you watched my previous video, you know I got into the very heavy longs at 58,800, then I was adding to 59,000, but my main mission was also to add to trade. Another part of the video, we will be focusing on trading on Monday, so yesterday. I would say past 36 hours. We were ranging really nicely, and you could be, longing bottom of the range and shorting top of the range. I will show you why range trading is a pretty easy method if you are pretty patient and you don't take much trades as market is rotating the range. I actually had 100% win rate. Every trade I posted in the group was winner, so traders took it with me. But also, not only this is like not signal group, but I post most trades I plan to take. I post most trades I'm taking, so people not only can take some trades if they understand context with me, but also they can learn why they are taking those trades, and that's even more important because I will not be here forever, so you just need to learn for yourself. Also, yes, so I'll be discussing trading over here, and in the second portion of the video, one segment we will go over order flow analysis and technical analysis, what we can expect from Bitcoin from this point. And really last segment of the video will be given to the Mt. Gox. It is upcoming event. I would classify this as a black swan event, so it can be influencing price to the downside first. I was gathering data, I was reading a lot of people's opinions, so I'll be presenting my opinion as a summary of the global view, so you can make a informed decision out of that. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we'll be starting just very briefly with the trade management. So from previous video I was I got positioned into heavy longs here. Our job last week was to wait for the pullback and also to position into the new longs and add to our current trades, because market had really big push to the upside. So my entries were around 59,000. So out of my entries, I got 5% move. That's already great for nice tactical take profits. But my swing and day trade account had, they had room. When Bitcoin gets into the pullback, I would like to add to them. So we are looking for that, and 60,000 was holding. You can see in our group on 27th, which is Thursday, over here, I was posting around 60k. We should start seeing bands from perpetuals, and as we will breach intraday support thresholds. And I also said one day back, 60k is also getting defended on multiple exchanges. So if you are looking for trade at 60,000, tens of millions or even hundreds of millions are defending the level. I mean, it was logical because it was really strong pullback area, and also psychological level. Like, you hold 60k, that's great. Market likes these big round numbers like 60k, 50k, 70k. So from that perspective, also market participants were definitely looking to buy the pullback and defend the level. So what happened on Friday? We are getting into the pullback mode, heavy selling pressure from the Coinbase and other exchanges. What did I say? So I said, you see there are no bands here. What bands represent? They represent the global order books on aggregate. So they are showing you how are the books, if they are stabilizing the price or not. As we were reaching 60,000, very close to the 60,000, I said main low to be put in 60k to 59,300. We actually already took the trade from 60k. We had some order flow reasons. Actually, there was a very specific setup you can learn only in our group, so I will not be showing that. But we use that. It's connected to the Coinbase as well. So make sure to, this alone is reason you can join. It's similar to the CME gap. We already backtested. This strategy is really strong. So we went into the longs with 60k, and I was actually, this was really big low. And even as a scalp account, I got the scalp running. Even scalp account produce really big profits, similar to my day trades and day trade and swing trade, actually, because when you measure the whole move from the low, it's now it almost reached 10%. Do you remember the box? The box I was showing in the previous video, and also our traders knew about this box. So this is reason why you have certain areas which have, like, you need to know that. You need to know which area has potential for, not only for scalp long, not only for day trade long, but also for the swing trade long. Swing trades are definitely aiming for, like, you hold them for a few days, even few weeks, and your targets are starting to be like really stretched. So now we had 10% move. Of course, we take profit, partial take profit on swing trade, because there's already a substantial move for even for swing trade. So the box was sorted out, never retested. Big winning trades out of here, adding here, nice take profits. I was also I'll be showing you I was taking profit on all accounts at the top. Yes. And now we will transition into today's trade, Monday's trading, so you can take really good lesson out of it. So I'm waking up. This is the Monday morning, traders. Everything what we said past week was giving a lot of clues where Bitcoin is currently. 58,000 longs are positioned for day trade swing moves, and we had latest give in form of pullback to 60k. Order books were clear. This is where we find the low. Every single account for me was in long, even scalper. Now those who listen and understood context, my posts and data predictions are swimming in profits. That's exactly it, Where did we actually stop? We can open now the chart, because we started to see very heavy resistance. Yes. Look here. So we started to go. So first reaction, as market was pushing to the upside over the Asia, was into the session naked point of control. It was this one. Not all naked point of controls are equal, so you need to zoom out and see. Yes, this one was pretty decent, because we had some nice volumes, and also it was a lot of people were getting trapped here, same like here, before market took big moves to the downside. So this was strong resistance. So that was one of the confidence why you actually stopped. And you also closed the diva inefficiency. It was waiting for how long? 1 week. So for 1 week you are waiting for inefficiency to be closed, and you see the secondary rejection also from 5x point of control. But we will go in order, so let's move down. You see I was sleeping during Asia. One mistake I didn't set alerts in front of the big supply node. Literally hundreds of like 200 million was on the sell side on the Bitcoin perpetuals here. I didn't set alerts. Very simple. Over the Saturday, I was drinking with friends. I was in the woods. We were having dances, bit of drinking and discussions. And on Sunday, I was with the family, and we also were celebrating a new life in a family. My cousin, she has a boy, so we were celebrating. And my rule is to never touch the charts when I have some alcohol in me. This is main rule I'm respecting all my life, because you can do some bad decisions if you do that. So I was not setting any alerts here. It was already great trade, but market in the end the move returned back to it and did swing failure pattern, so I didn't miss my short in the end. But if you're an Asia trader, if we now go into the order books, you see how market changed, like totally changed character. And that's what we always wait for. So you see market is pushing to the upside. By the way, I need to mention that. Yes. Let's go like this. So here is 30 was the, yes, this is the weekend. So weekend we are going sideways. When I return back, I need to check how much of the spot sell pressure was there. Okay, 50, 60, 70 million. So you actually were getting a bullish CVD, like very massive bullish CVD on both, like mainly from spot market. This was still the weekend consolidation. Look at that. We are seeing 70 million selling pressure on this spot. This is not small. Oftentimes 70 million is actually creating downtrend, but this is not doing that. You are just ranging. You are actually ranging. You did swing failure pattern of this low, and you are moving to the upside. Market is curving to the upside. This is showing you there are massive absorptions on the market sellers on this spot market. So bullish CVD, and is also then playing out. So because you also, when you break out of such bullish CVD, a lot of people were actually rebuying their Bitcoin back, even if it was not on leverage. So bullish CVD playing out, out of the weekend. So that was also nice confluence. And let's return back to the order book. So market is pushing. Do you see any substantial resistance? Just visually limit walls. Nothing special. Here was something like 100, like 300 Bitcoin wall. You had pullback. Another wall, not much. Look at that. Look at the pressure. So over here, still, even if you are pushing, you start to see like 1000 Bitcoin pressure in the order book suit. Not much. But now you are pushing to the resistance, like really good first technical resistance. And now it's very different story. You have 5 to 6,000 Bitcoins on the sell side, 5% up to the price. Look at that. Someone even placed so many walls over here as well. This alone is causing psychological pressure on the market. And all those longs who were building past week are taking profit. If I would see that, I would also take profit. And also I would switch short. That's how this market works. It works with the liquidity limit walls. And a lot of momentum is happening, just like the first moves are happening on profit taking. Okay. And how I know it's profit taking, you see the open interest is actually starting to go down here. So longs are closing. Yes. You don't see open interest increasing from new shorts. Is going sideways or is just bleeding. So yes, it was very logical place for market. You just need really big momentum and volume to break these walls. It's summer, and during summer we have low volume, so you need to adapt. And it's what is more likely. You play in trading, you play with the odds. Always you play with the odds. So I can see future in certain setups, but you never know if you actually break or not. But odds of breaking this is, these odds were pretty low. And also the reason was someone like put already, like even if you would be trying to break into this wall, market was getting exhausted already over here into these walls. Someone didn't let breakout. Look here. So you were already feeling big walls. And that already exhausted the market participants here. So there was no bullet, no ammo left to break higher. And then massive profit taking, boom. It was like this was happening just on Binance. So really good. You had really good chance to short during Asia. Yes. And it was also start of the local range. I'm posting traders. So even if you are up there, what is the real strong support? In case market goes for the pullback, like proper one is definitely now the high volume node with point of control. It's still valid, so it can still be touched probably today. Just be aware of this high volume node, and then you have the secondary one over here. Okay, let's go further down. How was the day developing? We are also watching CME caps. Now this is really nice post. So you see we are in longs. You can be in longs from here, but now market is doing what? Market is doing 125 extension touch. So we go into our chart. So do I have it over here? I should be having it over here. Extension. No, I can do just pull myself. So this was another reason you are taking partial profit, because now as market broke out of this consolidation, out of this 7-day range, there will be most immediate liquidity in form of stop losses and liquidations when you reach 125. So even if people don't have access to liquidity tools, now when I open the liquidity tool and I verify myself, you will see 90% people, I would say, yeah, actually 95% plus people were stopped out on those moves. Look here for how long was the liquidity building, yeah? We are ranging. The nodes are getting stronger, more stop losses, potential stop losses and liquidations are happening here. Now market destroyed and wrecked 95% of the people, and we are reversing. Bitcoin trading is all about pain. Bitcoin will always go for the most painful part, where traders are, positioned like wrongly. Once you destroy everyone, we reverse. This is happening very often. Okay, so another reason for take profit and for look for shorts was definitely liquidity was taken, extension was taken. Let's go further. Here was the trade management. Absolute transparency in our group. I post everything I do. So for me, 60k long, which I placed on Friday, was closed because that long already like over exceeded expectations. 6% move out of scalp long account. It was like day trade. So for me, it fully closed, because now I expect we should be going into the range. I want to trade with scalp account this range, and I also want to go in, like wait for the pullback, also buy the pullback. So that account needs free money, I mean free hands. 59k day trade is reducing same size I added on 60k pullback, so 40% was taken off, leaving me with 30%. Okay, so you see I'm still keeping even day trade exposure, and 59k swing trade is taking 20% take profit, leaving me with 50% exposure. You see how I manage those trades, how I manage trades as a scalper, day trader, and swing trader. All people, like any type of trader in the learning in the group, knows how I'm thinking and is learning for his style, yeah, because not everyone can be scalper. Let's go further. And how I was showing where I actually took the profits. Of course, it's not at the highs, because you can still do something like this. You can do bullish consolidation. You can do just think value pattern of this low and go for the highs again. So I was taking nice profits over here actually. Yes, this is often safer. You can be breaking down heavily here and continue downtrend, or you find a stabilization here, which actually happened. So for me, it was a bit late take profit, but much more after like more of a confirmation. Let's go further down. We had massive 100 million spoofer on the Bybit inverse. We don't need to go over that. The trader was asking where I will be looking to add to my longs or look for new trades. So this was my post. I don't need to read the post. We can actually turn it on our chart, so you know, because it's gonna be valid for today as well. We can delete this box. We need market structures. We need ranges, we need high volume nodes, anchor VWAPs. This is really basic. We can go to, okay, this time frame is fine. So you see you literally had touched to 5x point of control, nice rejection. These point of controls, the more volume they collect, the stronger they are. And also from big time frames, let's not forget you are rejecting from the 4-month val. Like this region needs to be reclaimed for further upside, because you will be starting to think about big rotations from 63,400. We can discuss this a bit later. So this is the most aggressive area. It doesn't mean I will be taking trades here, but it's the first area I will be looking to see another range formed and to potentially add to my trades, but we will see. The reason for adding here is very simple. So you want to backtest bullishly previous range. You also have this market structure out of the range, so you'll be watching that as a first level. We also have the anchor VWAPs, so measuring full range, and also the one low, second low. Now they are approaching into the high volume node and 6-day point of control. This is the strongest part of the, for any pullback, you definitely need to hold that. And ideally, like you go like into the pullback, you create something like change of market structure and start pushing to the upside. Like I don't want to see much like you going to the range and you start to form new range here like for prolonged period of time, because it's gonna signal you there will be acceptance and you will be risking. Actually you can do a breakdown. So but definitely we will be looking, if you want to know for today, I will be looking for this high volume node and point of control to hold on a pullback, because now we have also anchor VWAPs into it. So it's really strong confluence to hold this area. We also dropped some longs during Asia, so now they are getting destroyed. If you fail in this area, now you will be doing range rotation fully again, because it's also saying you are accepted back into this range, so you just rotate it. This was the weekend price action, I mean Sunday hero. So this is the weekend. I would like to also see the weekend taken out. This is inefficiency move. You have single prints here, low volume nodes, so very limited support. Ideally you would take out that low and you go into the 6-day val, another market structure. It was very strong one, it was stabilizing us multiple times. You take the low, you take the weekend liquidity, and you go for the bounce. So this is another trade idea I will be thinking about. Another thing, like this can be underestimated, we also saw massive order books pressure. So it was very easy for you to trade this range, because also of course you see visually you have Look at that, like so much pressure, like heavy pressure, immediate pressure, and also higher time frame pressure. So when we go into the templates, look at that. We go to order books. We are seeing very, very strong pressure. So we are now on the short side, and also the top of the range is was really nice. This was very nice swing value pattern to trade because you have order books on your side. And when we first time come here, you had the intraday selling pressure on the order books and also the medium time frame. So double bands. It's like double bands confluence is very, very like high probability you go at least for the pullback. Okay. So order books were on our side. Also a bit higher over here. So even if I was ready for like the main pullbacks and the strongest areas which can play out today, I was posting this one key sentence. 62,520 is low to watch, as if we do swing failure pattern here, we might form a large local range out of it. Okay, so let's return back. I was not taking, so you see Bitcoin is going into the pullback, you should be already in a short. I was taking 0 trades as Bitcoin is bleeding down. I'm patiently waiting for 62,520, which is over here. I also know if the 62,520 is lost, we have the low volume node, single prints, and also general inefficiency area, so very limited support. It can actually happen today, like we will be filling this and go into the proper support at 61,500. So I was waiting for that. You see Bitcoin is bleeding, 0 trades taken. I was taking this first bounce here. It was CME swing failure pattern, but now, yeah, you see the CME was doing a standalone swing failure pattern. This was not taken on other accounts. I mean, on other exchanges. I was already scalping these. Very nice profits was taken. And now we are getting swing failure pattern as expected. So let's return back to the charts. We can go here. We will be turning off everything. We can actually keep it. So we did swing failure pattern out of this low. Now trade management for that trade was absolutely key. We were watching, because it was also the news event, so ES was helping us. Bitcoin over the summer is often correlated to the equities, so you need to pay attention to the equities. Let's go further down. I'm already telling, like for me it was very critical to reclaim daily VWAP. Yeah, if we manage to reclaim daily VWAP, these are two areas I will look for shorts from the order books perspective. First area is focus on taking curve liquidity ideally with EPA, and as you will stop out most people since the Asia. Second area is obvious, juicy swing failure pattern into the large order blocks supply node. Now we can turn on the daily VWAP. Where are you? VWAP here, session. So swing failure pattern is here. Now we are reclaiming. There was nice reclaim of the VWAP here. And as I said, as soon as you reclaim daily VWAP that day, we will go for the highs very likely for the two trade areas for the swing failure pattern. And we actually did swing failure pattern. So when you were longing over here with the reward ratio, like stop loss was like 0.20%. So this trade alone had 10-to-1 reward ratio, 2% move. Take profit here closing. And now I'm positioning on two accounts as a scalp short and also day trade short because we are getting clear swing failure pattern. 5x point of control is getting retested. We still have the massive order books pressure here. And also some longs actually got trapped, but they were trapped here, not in the week, but they were trapped over here. So once you trapped them here and you started to do breakdown, market was getting momentum. I can show you them here. 1st of July, okay, it's over here. So you see on the top, we had some forced buyers, but it was mainly from the shorts closing. Yes, a lot of shorts are closing. Nothing substantial traders trapped at the highs. Maybe on Bybit a bit more, but I will not be switching. But you know, we started to form. We were ejecting here at the golden zone pullback, and also 1 hour candle closed as a swing failure pattern confirmed. That was another confluence. I said in the group, just a few posts lower. Let me show you. the short was getting in place. I also said in the group, it would be great to fill this area with more volume with move into the val. So I'm already anticipating after this move full range rotation to the downside again. I'm also preparing traders what are my trade areas if in case we take out a high later. Here was the post about these longs. Market needs to get below entries of these people. Then we can squeeze them into DVAP and take another take profit. So this was the post. Now swing value pattern happening. We go sideways. I already see these traders are wrongly positioned. They can be vulnerable. You see what happened? Here they are. This trade area. Now we move to the downside and these first people are getting destroyed into the daily VWAP as expected, as predicted. You are taking another profit as a scalper. You can also take some profit as a day trader. But you know, market then went for the much deeper pullbacks and actually destroyed even more of these longs. The summary is all about open interest, washouts, open interest, round trips. People will be taken out. If too many people are at one place, market will take them out, and that's why market is actually ranging. During Asia, we had some longs getting positioned, and now market is trying to squeeze them with the moves down. Okay, so that was also expected. I also said current low is very high, so very weak. So in the future, market will be very likely taking out that high and fixing it. Doesn't need to happen like same day, but we know it's very weak high. And the range rotation I was talking about, we actually did the range rotation. So when I was sleeping, I was hitting another take profit. So my scalp account was out already here. And the day trade account hit another profit. I still got 40% exposure left, but this morning I just said to the group, I'm adding to short over here because we are losing range val and we are also moving to the downside for the liquidity. So I added to short back to 60% exposure. So now I still have nice day trade exposure on my short side, and I will be waiting for the moves to the downside. So that was my recent trading, really summed up. You know, in group I do deeper commentaries. I just don't want this to be too long. So now we can have a look on Bitcoin from the technical analysis, what we can expect next to the downside and to the upside. We can start with technical analysis, and in the end of I will go over the order flow. Okay. So we can start with the upside. So if we take out this high here, the market will be signaling you is accepting back into the, we'll turn off this one. We need higher time frame, turning off the VWAP, 1 hour time frame. We need actually 2 hour time frame, so you see that properly. So in order for Bitcoin to show you more signs of strength, we need to accept above 4-month val. Now market is rejecting from that. We actually expected resistance here on the first touch. This, this was expected. But if you want moves to the upside, like more moves to the upside, you definitely need to accept into 63,430. Not just one candle or two candles. You need to create a range here at least, and then build platform out of this 4-month val, then push to the upside. So that's what it means proper. That's what means proper acceptance here. And you see how this 5x point of control was acting as confluence for us for this short. If you do that, but you will be still facing stiff resistance, because the move down was pretty violent and it was not leaving as much single prints. It was actually good. Like each move to the downside was leaving you with range and resistance levels out of it. So very strong resistances are still above us. So even if you push above the current high and you will accept above the 4-month val, you will be having multiple trade opportunities. So first area you'll be watching is definitely the over here. We have the batch of levels. I expect scalp trade out of this at least. Yes, you have daily naked point of controls. Weekly naked point of control is starting here. You have the composite 3-day point of control, naked daily. So scalp area at least for me. Any trade here will be starting as a scalp, and we will see how it develops. Also to the upside. So after to the upside, so we have weekend trading here. You then will be watching 64,512 high for this swing failure pattern. Ideally, you take out the weekend liquidity. Weekend liquidity is super easy to be, taken most of the time. You take weekend liquidity and you start to do swing failure pattern. That's another potential setup I'm watching. You also see I have the trade area here. This whole area should act as a support, as a resistance, so we can see actually market getting into the range first, or V-shape rejection. Yeah, because the weekly naked point of control high volume node is naked and is very wide. The strongest portion of this resistance area is over here. It's around 65,000. You can also check how are the order books. Do they also view the area same as me? Yes, they do. So you will be having tens or hundreds of millions of limit orders on your side when you will be planning to take such trades. But of course, first you need to break 64k. So even if you take out this high, you can still reject here for another swing failure pattern because you will need a lot of volume to break out. But you see now traders, smart capital is getting positioned here in these zones. So they are starting from 800 and they are stretched to the 66k. So this is going to be heavy resistance area from the order books as well. This is when technical analysis and order flow is aligning to each other. So they plan to, make Bitcoin's upside very hard in these regions. Yes, from 64,800, end of the liquidity, as I was mentioning, up to 66k. So whole region. Very likely someone is trying to build some nice short here, or multiple entities. So that's really nice. And further to the upside, there is very limited resistance, about 66k just order block here. By the way, you have so when we go to anchored VWAPs, now we need to watch those on 1 hour time frame. This one and this one, so both of them acted as most immediate resistance. They are now dropping also into the area of interest for future shorts. So one is at 66,000 and the most aggressive one is at 65k now. So in case market pushes to the upside, you will have like in few hours or like in one day, you will have them a bit lower and they will be helping you as confluence as well in those areas. You will be watching this high. You literally with good prepared charts, you can skip some areas where you have not much levels, and you'll be focusing on the high probability trades. You will then have you see 767k also big resistance, 4-month point of control back test will be happening here. Another area. Then we have massive confluence from another levels here between 67,220 to 67,800. So you have a lot of resistances to the upside, which are now covered, and to the downside. So in case we go for the pullbacks, I can just turn on what I had before. So we go anchored VWAPs. Now we do this. I was already mentioning it at the beginning of the video, but I would like to repeat it. So this part of the we actually, by the way, backtested these market structure supports. So it's start of the market structure, and also these highs got retest. The market is reacting for the swing failure pattern as well. So you're now getting opportunity for scalp long at least. Okay. So yeah, we will be watching on a downside how we react actually because we definitely want, if you want add to your trades and bullish continuation, you want a bullish backtest. What is bullish backtest is V-shape bounce. So you go for the pullback into this area and now you bounce from here, because you don't want to spend much time inside the previous 7-day range. You want to react from the 6-day VAH or 6-day point of control with high volume node. That's what you want actually, in case you go lower. And you'll be also watching this anchor view up. So that's another trade area, but you already market is reacting here for you. It's not bad. In case you fail this, you will be rotating down here, taking out weekend traders and their liquidity. Another potential for the bounce. And in these lower regions, I need to do charting today because I think I'm missing charting here below this low. So I need to complete if we have a few more levels like golden zone and some daily. Yes. Of course, I will be watching this low again for this swing failure pattern into the 2-day naked point of control in case it's lost. This is also low volume node, so once you start feeling this, also this is like a buying tail. If you go here, it's very likely you will feel most of it. Ah yes, here I got it. Just need to readjust this golden zone. Oh, it's okay, it's adjusted. This can be deleted. Also under 59,000 you still have the very big trapped short node, so it's very likely you do swing failure pattern out of this low, because these people will be helping you with the bounce, okay, from key local level, very likely. So just keep that in mind. And in case this low is lost, you know, you don't have much levels to be helping you. You have this very wide high volume node here, but it's then more likely you start to go and you will put pressure on the market into the macro VAH of the 4-year, and also the major swing failure pattern trade can happen here. I have alerts here, so in case this low is lost. By the way, this is very interesting pull. Look at that. Macro, where are you? We'll be turning off this. If you view like past 4 years, if you view this as a one big range, look how Bitcoin is respecting. This is, by the way, what you want to do in like true bull market. You don't want to like go below the macro VAG range. Look at those pullbacks, yeah. So the 56,600 was also the 4-year VAG, and also it went to the high volume node, so it's like first immediate support. Even though this was inefficiency, market still is respecting this massive pull. On our current pullback, we just retested the start of the high volume node. If you lose this area, then you know you have the macro support here at the 47,200, and it's very likely market actually can take out this range, go for the liquidity, and start to putting new range here inside the this was very impulsive move, but you can still create range here and find macro support. So this is one of the idea you need to be aware of, because proper support from the immediate push is over here, but you still need to be aware of this. Let's have a look on Bitcoin from the order flow perspective, and then we will be talking about Mt. Gox in the final portion of the video. So let's start with the Exocharts. So you are getting this swing failure pattern we were just discussing. Some nice new longs are coming in, that's really nice. Not much shorts. Longs already got destroyed a bit. So this is already a nice setup for you. You already had take profit one. Let's have a look on from the general perspective for the relative volume. In terms of relative volume, this candle doesn't mean much yet. Low volume still. It still just needs to pick up. By the way, the current high we put in, yesterday, weekly high, has very little volume, so it's in the future market will very likely take it out without any problems and fix it. It's just 390 million and 60 negative delta. There's not much. Nice buying tail forming, so definitely nice swing failure pattern for you. Market wants to range more. This is now looking like inside day trading, so you trade within the previous range, and you will be looking for this rotation of this range. You can also merge the session and see how the market looks. So market did swing failure pattern, but your another take profit is definitely daily open and a high volume node with point of control. This is now the most immediate resistance. If you want to rotate this range to the previous day VAH or into the 2-day VAH, of course you need to reclaim this area, yeah? So market will give you green light if you do so, in case you are getting long here. Below us, of course, so this is not much. So if we go like this, Can do another pull. So this is not much support here, still low volume node. Now we filled the single prints yesterday, that was also Confluence. You will be also watching 61,512 as a naked point of control on the daily. But not only that, you need to merge this. So you know you have the 1 day naked point of control, but also you need to view this as a proper range. So 5-day merge. One more. Okay, so this is nice. So 61,500 is a daily naked point of control, but also this 7-day composite naked point of control. Very nice. You definitely need alerts on this area. Okay. You will be looking for another trade here, and also if it's lost, this was the weekend price action. Weekend liquidity is usually taken sometimes. You can get bounce. If market gets weak bounce, then you can fall. Under these lows there will be nice weekend liquidity, but you can also trade it from this 60,900, another form of support in this range. Okay, so that will be another setup I would be definitely looking for, and I will have alerts for. Make sure to do range merging. Okay, so you get much stronger, not just daily naked point of control, but now you see 3-day naked point of control. When market is clearly in range, it's gonna help you. So from the naked point of control perspective, now you have strong resistance here at the 64,262. Let's go to desktop. So we have a lot of session naked point of controls. We don't need to go over that. Market's still in small range. Let me see the weekly. Yeah, so this is the previous week range. From volume perspective, you have the so let me check. So the TPO point of control is 61,512, but from the volume perspective and from the weekly is at 61,138. So you another area to watch below us. Okay, another area to watch as a support. You still got no acceptance into the previous week range, you see? So 62,126 is a level to watch if you get acceptance or not. If you get acceptance, then you will be looking for the range rotation. Monthly perspective. So the new month was open. And we are trading outside the bond. Well, this is, you see how market is rejecting here. 2 times actually. So the shorts here, I was showing a lot of Confluence today, but also you had the rejection from the current month, or from the actually previous month, sorry, because this is the new month start here. So previous month Val is now still rejecting you. Once you get acceptance, you can start thinking about the rotation into the previous month equilibrium and then VAH. So yeah, you see additional Confluence. I didn't need to know actually that. I had enough Confluence for my shorts yesterday, but you know, this is definitely nice to know and interesting. Market is, you see how we have low volume out here, so market actually is trying to become efficient. Every market in the world wants to be efficient, and this market just is filling this volume gap with the volume. If we now merge, it's going to look much better. Merge. Come on. Yes, so the valley is not so deep anymore, but it's now more curved and more balanced. Market is becoming more efficient. Just beautiful. Okay, let's have a look on open interests. Open interest, how are you looking? So we got 2 things I can tell you from the open interest. So where is the, yes. So if market breaks down from here, there is very likely will be open interest decrease, because you had this segment of the open interest. A lot of new longs were coming in here. These were longs built over the weekend. So when market goes down below these lows, you will very likely do open interest decrease, and you stopped out these longs into the support. Also, you had the very big open interest spike here, and these were the shorts shorting the bottom. So this whole area should act as a support. You need to find levels out of this area, and you will get nice support for the bounce. We have the weekly naked point of control here at 61,000, so this is going to be another support area for you. These shorts will need to, they will try to get out. Open interest was increasing, so very likely these people are still holding the shorts. So yeah, in this area you will find some nice supports. How is the liquidity looking? Let's have a look. So market is now building another swing failure pattern liquidity. You see what we did here? We did very tight swing failure pattern. We just took swing failure, this is beauty of the trading different. It's showing you also the liquidity for the tight swing failure patterns. It was taken here. Market reverse, just the red node was taken. Now if you take out the high again, you have the liquidity for the swing failure pattern ending at 63,960, or wider liquidity node that ending at 62,200. Below us now market destroyed all those shorts we were discussing from the previous 7-day range, and now market is hunting down the easier path, which is the longs liquidity. The node was taken, okay, 60% of the node was taken, not bad. The more down we go, the more juicy liquidity. This is the weekend liquidity. So for me, this is going to be the most interest. I'm interested the most in this type of liquidity to be taken. Yes, definitely alerts here. I will be watching that. Then you also watch this low liquidity. It's not so much, this one. And finally, below this low, we have the monster liquidity. So there will be very likely heavy moves to the downside. But I think below us, you are still getting supported by the order books, yeah? Oh no, you are not. Everybody pulling. I think everybody, most people in the world, are actually very cautious now. They pulled a lot of bits. There will be a lot of market activity, market buying, and less limit absorptions to the downside, especially because now we have the Mt. Gox news coming. So people are worried and scared. They expect Bitcoin will get a big dump sooner or later. So these walls are getting pulled. Okay, let me check Okotoki. So we do refresh here. So we see how are the order books distributed. You just find you're looking for, where most exchanges in the world align with the levels. Around levels are getting protected. Pretty balanced order books on perpetual markets. 62k getting protected a bit. 60k is getting also nice protection still on multiple exchanges, and resistance is above 64k, 63,600. This is pretty big one on Coinbase. And of course we were discussing these big walls here, so they are around 64k, so they will be helping with the swing failure pattern. And then we have the start from 64,800 and 66k. Yeah? So we already were talking about this massive area. That's why we also ranging market is seeing that pressure. You oftentimes don't even run into the walls. You start to create local range below the walls. That's what is happening now. Shorting here was super easy for me. We can have a look at the end of the video at the TRDR, and then we will be talking about Mt. Gox, and that will be it. So let's have a look on order books. So still pressure is still there, mainly from perpetuals. Perpetual markets are still pressuring. Spot markets neutral currently, and Coinbase also a bit neutral. That's okay, but you are getting this pressure, so you are getting help with the order books. And you see you also get the medium time frame bands also showing up. Double pressure on the Bitcoin. So your short here is still fine. I have 60% exposure. Yes, you could be trading this swing failure pattern as a scalp, but you need to hold a short here. Relative volume. So this gave us swing trade potential, 2 billion negative delta, 10% move to the upside. Now this played out because you also did 1 billion positive delta over here. That alone also gave you intraday short. Currently market is mainly giving you scalp because the pressure here is not so great. It's didn't reach any significant threshold. So yeah, this is mainly scalp for you for now. This buying, like this was the like the most juicy short for you, and this secondary as well. Not bad. 600 million positive delta. Not bad, not bad. Let's go further. Liquidations to the upside, they were nice. 6 million to the downside, we are yet to see them, so market needs to go lower and destroy the longs from the weekend. So we see liquidation spike and hit some nice threshold like here. 10 million is already decent threshold. It was acting as confluence for us in the longs over here. Market just lost that threshold. Let's go further. Aggregated open interest still on the decline, a bit to the upside on 1 hour time frame, but nothing crazy. How is the CVD looking? So we will be turning off the Bitfinex. By the way, we had crazy whale on Bitfinex. He bought, so he started buying. His market was bleeding down from 66,000. He bought, so from this point, so it's 6,000 up to, okay, so he bought like 3,000 bitcoins. Oh, big whale. But you know, he was buying so slowly, he was unable to stop the rise. You see, stop the fall. You see even here, as he is buying the fall, he's not stopping the price, because Coinbase and Binance have they are most powerful. We go to 50-minute time frame, so we see is the market looking. Coinbase and Binance definitely helped us at the pump, but now we are going sideways, so there is not much momentum from these spot markets yet. It's still uptrend. Even spot inflows and outflows you can measure as a trend, because if you are downtrending, then also price is downtrending. As soon as you change trend, like you took out this high, the market is looking much better. Yeah, this delta, but it's going sideways. We need another push to the upside, so it's going to look better. Refresh. Didn't loaded my data. Why? And now it's better. Yes. We knew we have massive pressure from the Orderbooks at these lows that played out, and now we took profits also with the Orderbooks. This was intraday pressure, threshold was reached. And similar from the perpetuals at these highs. But it's not so easy enough for the pullback. Very nice. This pressure here also very big. This is giving you like intraday short, like day trade short, yeah, from the perpetuals. How is the, like, where are the largest orders? Refresh. Significant walls above us, I was showing you on Binance, and not so strong walls below us. That is showing me there is fear in the market still from the Mt. Gox, which we'll be discussing in 1 minute. Funding rate, how is funding rate looking? Healthy. Funding rate is okay. It's not, market is not overheated. It is in line with these spot markets. So we can discuss Mt. Gox. So the Mt. Gox, you know, it was a collapsed exchange in I think 2014. A lot of bitcoins were stolen. After many years, people are finally getting potential to be paid out. It's going to be 144,000 bitcoins. People will be getting them in crypto. You know, these people were forced hodlers. I will actually open the text because I was posting a member. So the Mt. Gox is starting distribution on the July and end of the October. I actually watch Mt. Gox over here. So you can go to Arkham Intelligence and just search for the Mt. Gox here. So you do like this, Mt. Gox. This is their wallet, 141,000 bitcoins. We see if we refresh, there was movement 1 week ago. They were putting bitcoins into the wallet, 47,000 bitcoins 1 month ago. You can build alert system here on this, and I think so one thing what we can expect here, also anything I say is not financial advice, just education and entertainment. If the coins move, I think market will see immediate selling pressure, so you can actually be potentially getting scalp short on the move, because market will be, you know, front running people getting their bitcoin, so market will be shorting and falling down ahead of these people receiving their bitcoin. So definitely have alert here. You need to be, because you don't want to definitely long bitcoin if it's also happening. It's possible we get deep correction, deep pullback because of this news. I have a bit problem to estimate how big the move to the downside will be, but let's read further. This is all based on my research I was reading recently. So if in case you don't have short, you can still, like, you should keep it back on your mind, but you know, the distribution is from July to October, so we don't know which exact date they will do it, so we need to have alerts. So there will be like 5 to 10% move to the downside on the news, like when the coins move. That's what I was talking about. So you will have news short. Also, I read many opinions. So one opinion was, it says it will cause massive move downs, as people in 2014 were not hodlers, and most of them were more like on a shady exchanges and doing commodity trading for those bitcoins. Yeah, because I was around in 2013-14. Bitcoin for me, I had zero idea it's actually good for the hodl. So I remember it was not a cult like it's now. And also it was mainly used for, like, I was mining Bitcoin. So I also mined Bitcoin, I sold it. I didn't want to keep any Bitcoin. I actually wanted to keep Bitcoin 2-3 years later. Okay. So yeah, I remember that. And also I don't think most people from that era are like hodlers. So those people are now boomers with mortgages. You know, you can analyze like who is actually getting that Bitcoin. So it could be a lot of selling. Other camps, like there is also other camp of people saying many people sold their claim to funds, which already hedged themselves. Bitcoin was 600 back then, right? So it will be 100x price, and I don't see a chance like people will not take profit. 144,000 bitcoins. Also, people were posting funny posts on Reddit, like market cap of Bitcoin is 1.2 trillion and daily volume is 30 billion. If we go to coin market cap, let me let me explain you what it like is. You cannot think like that. Yeah, so yes, market cap is 1.2 trillion and volume of the 24 hours is 22 billion. But you know, 60 or 70% coins never moved in a year. And also on exchanges, we trade only 10% of all bitcoins. Yes. So the market cap is like, you cannot sell 1.2 trillion of bitcoins and the market cap would be on zero. No, you need far less. You need really far less. I think 1 million into Bitcoin is causing 70 million market cap increase. Okay, so you see the multiplier here. Liquidity is very different. Like you can have market cap, but of course you can have such market cap if most coins are not moving or selling. Yeah. But if like big quantity of bitcoins arrive at the exchanges at the same time, this market cap will not help you, and this volume, like, not at all, because most of this volume, like 80% of the volume, is done on the futures and also on the, like, in perpetual contracts. So it's a lot of I don't want to say wash trading, but it's, you know, it's us, because I'm hodler, but also like my main side is trader, so I'm doing that volume as well. In some good days I do a few million volume. I can do like 5 to 10 million volume on some really crazy volatility days. So I contribute to such volume, and I need far less capital for this. So there is no way market would be able to accommodate like very, very big spike of people selling at the same place at the same time. So 144,000 bitcoins, it's half what GBTC sold on the market, yeah, when we started ETF trading. But it's gonna be like, people will be getting that in the like very fast way at the same time around, like in the same, so the pressure can be very, very substantial. This is one thing which can be helpful. So if people get Bitcoins to the Kraken has 90 days to add Bitcoin to your account, and Bitstamp 60 days after you receive coins. This I think will help to, like, we should maybe not see like massive move to the downside when it starts. Like on the news you will see that, but then the pressure can be more constant, and if there will be some people absorbing such, it doesn't have to be so critical for the market to fall to 30k. Yes, so this is definitely helping. I think exchanges will try to distribute Bitcoins like evenly, like not like on one day they give everyone Bitcoin so they can crash the market. We will see. I cannot predict that. And yes, I also think after Mt. Gox is behind us, we go for the all-time high and big target. So second half of the year, after Mt. Gox is sorted and all the people who wanted to sell, like really sell, then we can go for all-time highs. This is the last haunting event for the Bitcoin. It definitely needs to be sorted out. I was also making post in the general chat. Let me check if there's something new. Yeah, I missed. Oh yeah, this is also interesting. Like past 10 years, they postponed payouts 69 times. It's like crazy. But I think this time it could be it, because they already showed the hodl wallets. So they are showing where they're hodling Bitcoin, and yeah, I think it's very likely we can see that. So definitely traders, make some alerts. You need to be ready. We don't know when it's coming. For now, just trade what is in front of you. You don't need to be in fear. But one good thing I will be doing, so I will definitely run some extra hedge short, or I will be keeping larger short exposure, because for me it will be ideal when, for example, we go to 1 hour time frame. So Mt. Gox, we will find out Mt. Gox started distribution, so the price is very likely doing this. Yes, let me turn off the chart. Very likely no, so you will have chance to short the news, but also if you have short from here, you can be adding to short substantially, and you will not be like, you will be moving yourself over here, but you will not be risking a news trade, like market can spike you up and something like that. So you can be doubling your short position. You can actually see, so 50-minute time frame, where is the Monday? This is the week. So over here, so we find out about Mt. Gox distribution here at Monday, and you see what the price did. So we can expect even more violent price action. This was even just news, like they will plan to distribute. So there was no real selling, and market already fall 7%, and you see the structure of the fall. It was like a really, really nasty fall. I think on the Mt. Gox news, it's going to be more cascading to the downside. And as said, 5 to 10% move just on the news. Plus, if these new people start to sell, you can actually get substantial pullback. I think if there will be enough people taking profit, it's very likely this low will be lost, and all this will be lost as well. And like Mt. Gox has a potential to send us down to this range. So to this range or to this range. This is the proper support range, and this is the most immediate support on the medium time frame. So we will see. I will have some tactical limit orders definitely out of this range and out of this range in the liquidity, in case the black swan event weak. Yeah. So be ready, traders. There is another camp of people saying there will be limited pressure. We will see. I think we should see more downside. Make sure to research this topic. There is plenty of news on Reddit. We will see how this plays out. It's going to be very exciting, and once it's finally behind us, we can then start looking for new all-time highs. This is why also Bitcoin is ranging for 4 months. Bitcoin knows there is this big pressure coming. Okay, thank you for watching, traders. A lot of new information is given to you. If you like this video, just give it a like, please. And if you want to learn with us, just join our group, and you will not regret it. Have a nice day, traders. Bye.